of people who had been abused and unethically used in these experiments. The committee recommended that only the families of the plutonium patients be compensated. They came out with a report that does have some good information, but families of people who feel that they were used in these experiments are essentially still at ground zero when it comes to getting these documents.
I think if I were on the other side, I'd be feeling the same thing. Especially since the experiment, the effort had begun with such lofty expressions of ideals from me, from the President of the United States, and from Ruth Faden, who chaired that committee. We overpromised because we were so naive. We didn't know the government couldn't and didn't know how to deliver. We were all very naive.
This morning I signed an executive order instructing every arm and agency of our government that conducts, supports, or regulates research involving human beings to review immediately their procedures.
Some new procedures are already in place.
So there really aren't any serious risks to this study. A lot of people may have a tickling or a gagging.
Doctors who conduct such experiments have to explain in detail the nature of the study and obtain a written consent from the patient.
Sign that for me, please, and we'll get started.
Things are very different today, and actually our institution doesn't accept any type of secret or classified research, and we also retain the right to publish on any of our research.
DVTs or deep vein thrombosis.
Ethical review boards are set up at medical research centers to openly discuss and approve experiments on humans.
If by doing some great experiment or great project that the government proposes means compromising an individual's well-being, it would never get approved.
So today, on behalf of another generation of American leaders and another generation of American citizens, the United States of America offers a sincere apology to those of our citizens who were subjected to these experiments, to their families, and to their communities.
Given what I've learned about medical research and human nature and the federal government, that in 50 years' time, reporters will be writing about unethical experiments that were conducted in the 90s. And the reason I think that is because human beings are human beings, and there will always be a few people that step over the line.
Anyone who perpetrates an act, assuming that it is secret and will remain secret, has to know that sooner or later, truth will out. Sooner or later, we will find out. And so, as you move to act, understand that if not today or tomorrow or even next year, eventually the historical record will catch up to you. And we will know what you did.
Human experimentation hasn't been limited to the United States. The British government recently admitted that millions were secretly sprayed with a toxic chemical in the 1950s and 60s. Military officials conducting germ warfare experiments thought they were spraying a harmless substance, but later discovered the chemicals may have contributed to medical problems. Critics accuse the government of gambling with public health.